Believe it or not, I'm going to do a little bit of exercise a little bit later. Tuesday, the 10th of May, 2022. And very close to, actually, my birthday, going out this evening for a nice meal without a mask. I'm not too sure. Maybe to have one or two beers. A warm welcome to the actual channel. No Tokyo today. He's busy thinking about his next starring movie. But we do have lots of information related to not just the Three Gorges Dam, but another dam that did open its sluice gates. Now, if you did watch the live show earlier today, you would have seen this, and you would have seen a small snippet of how this family's life is turned upside down because they didn't inform the Chinese government, the management of the dam didn't inform the country downstream that they were going to open, so the people could at least prepare, which is just basically a shocking thing. Before we get underway, I'm going to do a comment I haven't had for a long time. Thanks, keeping us updated. The live stream webcam is shut down for such a long duration. Has to be done on some purpose. Yep. Could recall the Chinese authority are so proud of the Three Gorges Dam. In fact, the Three Gorges Museum has been built in Chongqing. I didn't know that. To show the enormous achievement and remarkable and daring engineering construction. Visited once back in the days when traveling throughout China. I really didn't know that, so thank you very much. I really didn't know there's an actual museum to the Three Gorges. I know actually if you go to visit, there's the actual tourist showroom where you can see a model of the Three Gorges and they would explain all the wonderful things and how brilliant it is. Now, what we're going to do is go into the weather and just going to take a quick break before we get into that, because we do have to concentrate on the southern part of China, because this is where the rains and I could imagine the floods have started already. And this is over the next couple of days. Here is the weather, and I'll sort of explain it along the way. I've got hiccups. I'm trying to hide them. Okay, we'll be back. Okie dokie, so here is the weather. The hand is by the Three Gorges. Now, what we need to concentrate is below the hand, below the Yangtze River, and you can see that there are some red patches and some orange patches, and they are moving quite slowly throughout a period between today and the end of the week. And this is where the heavy rain has started. As soon as it's like orange or dark red, these are like really heavy rain. They're not moving fast, so this is going to linger for a long time. Here in Cambodia, for example, the rain last night, it rained cats and dogs. It was heavy. This is sort of like the end of summer for this area and there. So with that, we can go to the levels and have a look at them. Okay, the levels look like this. This is good news for the preparation for the floods of the Yangtze in 2022. Kutan is 169.07 and the Three Gorges is in English today is 166.29, which is good news because about 2 or 3 days ago it was at 169, which was just like 5.7 meters below the safety level. The inflow is here today at 14,000 and the outflow has increased by 200 at 18,300. It means that the sluice gates are not open with these speeds, but please do remember this is from the Ministry of Water Resources. Ministry of Water Resources, of course, is the government, and China's transparency of numbers, well, we all know that. Now, let's go into this dam that has released water in the last 24 hours, the last 24 to 48 hours in the southern part of China. Right, so here is the map of China. You can see Laos, and to the left of that is going to be Burma, and at the bottom of that you can see Chiang Mai, etc. That is Thailand, and to the other side of it, what country is that? Don't know. I should know, but my geography sometimes in early morning is not good. So the dam actually looks like this. This is I think it's called the Jinghong Dam or something like that. Not too sure. But there was a video released that did catch my eye, hence I researched this a little bit more. In Thailand, there there is a small village, and there's people who would go to the riverside to have a meal, and there was a restaurant there. They woke up and basically found that their restaurant, where all the seats were flooded, and informed later that the Chinese government did not inform the countries below the dam. They didn't inform the countries below the dam that they were going to open the sluice gates. Now, I am going to show you a small snippet of this, and it's all in Thai, but it's okay because there are subtitles underneath, and you can just see these are real people. Righty-o. So a little bit earlier today, we did show you that the rain in the southern part of China. Here is an article which I did pick up. It will be the strongest rain this year. The Chinese Bureau of Weather predicts that the southern part of the Guangzhou, I think that's going to be, and the south of China, amongst others, will be the strongest rains of this year, which the largest amount of daily rainfall, reaching heavy rainfall of much of the Yangtze River, and Chinese Bureau of Weather, blah, 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 blah. You can get my meaning there. And this picture here, you can see, this is an old picture. This is not from 2022, but this is what it can be like. It can be like. Life moves on, but it moves a lot slowly and a bit more carefully as well. And again, these dams are meant to prevent a lot of heavy rain and meant to prevent floods as well. The Chinese drainage system is not the best in the world, especially if a city is a little bit old or it hasn't been well maintained. And we do have the bad management system. State-owned companies, they have to do the minimum kind of effort. So with the drainage system, it's just the basic necessities there. If it floods, you can imagine all the other kind of things that go along with under your feet. Okay, I do have one more article that I want to share with you. And China's grand plan, take over the Russian economy, then flood it with Chinese. Another Tibet's a lot of laughs. And it is sort of like a conspiracy theory, but it is sort of like, this is what the Chinese people do. They have no friends. Sorry, I'm going to say the Chinese government, not the Chinese people. They will backstab. They will be friends with them, but if they have an opportunity, like they had with Tibet, for example, Mongolia, another example, they will, just for the power. And if that did happen, then, well, I don't know. I really don't know what would happen. But do leave a comment in the comment section below if that scenario, was even feasible. I'm sure the world just would not allow it. I could imagine. But that's another story entirely. Let's leave it there for today. Thank you as always for your time. God bless. Be well, be safe, be happy. Don't forget that like, subscribe and share. Don't forget to, I haven't done this for a while, woo-hoo-hoo, get the mug, only $15. Buy a mug, save a child, help a child. And see you hopefully tomorrow. Be good, be well, be safe. Bye-bye. Cheerio. A live stream on YouTube. And many thanks to StreamYard, which is a live streaming site, and you can do exactly the same. It's all free of charge, 20 hours. They're not sponsoring me. I just think it's a great little website. Now, let's go onto the main page here. And let me take you out of the picture. And let's go into the first one. Now, this is how some of the how they clean the streets. Now, you think they may have the high-tech machines, and you possibly have seen some of the, you could say they're like the fire guns. But this is quite funny how some people do clean the streets like this. There we go, on a share bike and just with a bottle of disinfectant. So is that really going to stop COVID-19? Well, I'll leave you up for that choice. It is getting to a situation where